Hello everyone, I'll Survive here, welcome back to Tomb Raider Chronicles. We are doing the first of the Russian submarine levels and we are infiltrating the base that we're hopefully going to do with precision and ease. And I think it's fair to say that this level is probably 50% cutscenes, but that's not to say that it's a cakewalk, although I don't think you'll have too much trouble doing it without using a med pack. Anyway, I'm going to show you how, just in case you are perplexed. And welcome to this warehouse. We've got this klaxon going off, and in a moment we're going to see, there we go, a big grabber claw that threatens to put a sticky end to our adventures. Can be a little dicey trying to avoid this thing, especially if you want to grab all the items and do everything you need to do, which I certainly intend to do, and get all the secrets. There's the guy there at the controls, and we're going to deal with him in a high-octane cutscene later on in the level. But before then, sprint right across here. You are going to hear the crane grabber claw thing of death above following you around. But don't worry too much about that. We're quite safe here when we come to this wardrobe cabinet thing that we want to look inside. And here we can grab the metal key. So snag that and then turn and come in this direction and sort of do a diagonal slash circuit thing of the room and come round behind these crates here. We're going to find a locked door, perfect for the silver key that we just collected. So press action, fit it into the lock and open the door, and then head up and have your pistols ready, because when we reach the top of this staircase we're going to get some thumping music. And I've got a couple of enemies and they both have guns, and we only see one of them right now. I think the other one's hiding around the corner. I'm going to try and sort of keep my distance. They don't tend to take too much damage, but I find that they take even less damage if you're hopping backwards or if you're trying to keep your distance a bit, like I'm doing here. Where are you? Or maybe I was being a little bit brazen there. I don't know. Anyway, one of them drops this security card thing, ID badge. What's it that we need in order to continue with the level? But more importantly, well, not quite as importantly, but more excitingly, we have this wardrobe cabinet thing waiting in this corner. And even though it does take a hot sec to search through, we got an Uzi, and don't be fooled, there are two of them, a bit like in the Colosseum level. It only shows one, but we have two. We have the dual Uzis, and I'm definitely going to be making use of those in this level. Nice to have. I mean, we're going to lose them again right at the end of this level, hashtag spoiler alert, but yeah, nice to have it anyways. Right, emerge through this door, crash into a wall, and then come around in this direction. We've still got the grabber claw thing of death above. But come around here, there is the cabinet that we opened earlier, and we do have two more locked doors, both with key card slots, or a swipe card if we're being specific. Come to this door first if you want all the secrets, because secret number one is behind this door, as is a dog. Try and deal with it as quickly and as effortlessly as possible. It can do a little bit of damage, or quite a lot of damage if you're me. Yikes, where are you, dog? You're there. How much health have I got left? Oh, half. This will be interesting. That's probably the most I've ever taken. The most damage I've ever taken while in practice of this level. Nice. Anyway, shoot through this vent and climb up inside. We have the very first secret waiting at the end of this vent thing. The Golden Rose. Golden Rose number one of three. There are three in this level. That is where the first one is at. So grab it if you want it, and then head back out into the warehouse and immediately bank left. We've got another door with a swipe card slot that's over here, and this is actually the correct way to go. This is where you do need to go if you want to continue with the level. So slot the card in the slot, the door will open and you can head on up these stairs. Don't forget you can sprint as well if you want to rattle through this level at a heady pace. Keep forgetting there's a sprint button. You don't have it in all the Tomb Raider games. The first one was Tomb Raider 3 where we unlocked the ability to sprint. Right, we're now going to try and navigate all over the top of these crates in order to get to the other side and to collect an item. Should be easy, right? Okay, let's see how we do. This is how I advise doing it. I don't know if there are multiple routes or not, or if anyone knows a better way. Let me know in the comments below. But I'm going to do a running jump over to the top of this grey block here, and then a running jump over to here, and keep going in a diagonal, basically. Do a running jump over here, and then vault up on top of this crate. This is just a little detour for an item, and then come round over here. See if you can grab the small med pack if you want it before the grabber claw of doom comes down. Where are you? There it is. That's what it looks like. Nice. Okay, and then you can do a running jump back in this direction. And the fact that the grabber claw thing actually plummeted down a little bit on those last two crates will buy you a little bit of time, because we need to line up for a running jump over here before the claw descends. So do a running jump and then hop up onto this crate here. Gosh, we've got the grabber claw of death hot on our tails. Let's see if I can do a running jump over here before it reaches us. And press action to do a grab and pull up onto this balcony. This is the way we need to go to trigger the cutscene to take care of the dude. So wind your way around and we have a button here. So press it. The door will open with a nicely modified Tomb Raider 3 door opening sound effect and we get a cutscene. Okay, that is the way we need to go. We have cleared a path for ourselves and we're going to be going through there soon-ish, but we've got a couple more wardrobes to rustle around in, and I'm trying to remember what's in these. I know it's something juicy. Okay, yes, we've got some Uzi clips there, and we've got another one right here. Oh, trying to remember, I've played this level about 10 times now, or in the last couple of weeks anyway. Large med pack? Is it? Small med pack. There we go. Not that it matters. I have no intention of using any kind of med pack in this level or in this game. Right, and now we can open up a sort of return path for ourselves by pressing this button. We open the door through and then we're back on the balcony with all the crates. And actually, I don't know why I'm being careful there. We do need to go down to ground level, and really the thing we need to do next is go through the way that we opened. But before we do that, there is one last item we can grab, which I believe is up here, if I have done my level learning correctly. So come to the very corner of this tile here and do a running jump across the way and then pull up on top of this set of crates, and there are some Uzi clips waiting for you here. Nice if you want them, and I do want them. I want to make maximum use of the Uzis in this level as I only have them for a limited time. Jolly good. Right, drop down and then roll, and where's the grabber at? Okay, that will help you get orientated because it's right by the doorway that's been ripped open. So we can now come on through this space, and as soon as we start coming down this corridor, actually, we're going to trigger a couple of enemies with guns. There's the one on the right, and they can both shoot. They're just like the enemies that we fought in the office when we were shooting through the glass. So deal with them as quickly as possible and try and keep your distance, because if you can keep them running, you'll hopefully be able to kill them before they start shooting. Which indeed we did. Well done, Lara. Right, there are a couple of ways we can go here. There is a doorway on the right and a doorway on the left. We don't need to go through the right just yet. We need to come through the left first and come out into this beautiful little area with the snow. Welcome. Oh, so atmospheric. It's almost kind of Christmassy, if crates are the way that you celebrate Christmas. Right, plenty for us to do here, and we will keep returning to this area. It's sort of like a hub in this level. And we've got a second secret to grab. So first and foremost, climb up to the very top of this dangling crate and then line up for a running jump over here and aim for that sort of grey snow covered one there and vault up onto here. The second golden rose actually is on top of this wooden crate here in the corner. So pull up and collect it. It's such a shame with the secrets in this level that you don't tend to get any other items with them, just the roses. But oh well, you do unlock some nice juicy bonuses if you get all the secrets at the end of the game. So I guess it's kind of worth it if you like to see trailers for games that were released 18 years ago. You get some Angel of Darkness content. Anyway, I digress. Right, we've got another slot here that we can use the swipe card in. So slot the card through, the doors will open, and there is another dude in here. And actually, speaking of making maximum use of the Uzis, let's do it. There's a guy hiding behind this machine here. So let's see if we can take care of him before he takes care of us. That was pretty quick. You made cheap work of that, Lara, or short work of that. Or both, anyway. Jolly good. We've got another key, and make note of this machine here that has a missing fuse. We need to find the fuse that is missing, slot it into that machine, in order to finish the level. So we're going to set about doing that now. Come back through this snow-filled Christmassy hub area and back through the door that we entered through. We need to follow the corridor background to the intersection we were at earlier. We've got a closed door there that we may be opening later on. I can't remember. It may be a return path. But before then, we need to just ascend these stairs all the way to yet another locked door at the top, where we can use the new silver key that we just collected from the dead dude. And this is going to open the way to a balcony and another cutscene. Enjoy.
Move your men along, Yarofev. I do not pay such extortionate prices for incompetence.
You forget, Mikhailov. I am still an admiral of the Russian Navy, and as such, demand respect.
While you accept my bribes for use of the submarine, you are under my employ and will follow my instructions without complaint.
If I deal with the like of you to keep my men in bread, it does not make me one of you.
Ha ha! Relax, my friend. We are two sides of the same coin.
Mafioso filth. Khrushchev, hurry on with that box. Our new commander demands efficiency. Enough, enough! Board and seal hatches.
As you have promoted me to commander, is it not fitting to board before the admiral?
Okay, that submarine is our end goal. That's what we want to get on, and we should be there in a short while, actually. But before then, we've got an exciting item to collect, or a weapon, rather. Well, both. So do a running jump and a grab over to this platform here. We need to work our way around to this side over here, and do another running jump and a grab at the end and pull up. We've got some... Oh no, wait, we don't get the weapon here, do we? Sorry, I'm misleading you. We do, however, get a little teaser as to what's to come. The Desert Eagle clips, lovely, and a laser sight that you're probably not going to need, but take it anyway if you want it. And then you can dangle down here and drop somewhat safely down. You lose a tiny weeny bit of health, but not too much to worry about. I think we'll be okay. Okay, so we have some Deagle clips, and we've got a laser sight that we're never going to use, and we have got a key card slot thing here that we are definitely going to use. So fit your swipe card into the slot and the door will open. And I'm going to take out my Uzis again because we've got a very, very deadly enemy waiting for us around this corner. We've got a sleeping dog. Where are you? There we go. Sorry, dog. We had to. Okay, welcome to all the wardrobes. Gosh, each one of these virtually has an item in, and it does take a little while to root through them. So bear with me. Going to be thorough. Let's do it. I can't remember what is behind each one, but I do know we get the Desert Eagle in one cabinet. There's some Uzi clips, and we also get the fuse that we need for the machine. So stay tuned. Hope you're all doing well out there in the real world, by the way. I'm sorry that my upload schedule, not that I ever had one, is a little bit slow. I'm back doing my 3, 4, 5 other jobs that I do. Oh, ignore that cabinet in the corner, by the way. That's the one that has nothing in it. Don't waste your time. Yeah, so I'm being a little bit slower getting these videos out, but however long it takes, I will persist. I promise. I've had such an exciting week. This has probably been the most exciting week of my year. Maybe not of my life, but dang. And the reason why I can sort of tell you about, this may not be of any interest to Tomb Raider fans, but I'm a massive Doctor Who fan, and this week I was told the identity of the new Doctor Who. That is Doctor Who number 14, which I found out about in a work capacity because I needed to know. And I was just so excited. I found out right before I went to bed, and I couldn't sleep. I was just dang, and I'm sorry to be such a tease to not be able to share more, but there you go. I've thrown you a little crumb there anyway. I found out, and I'm so excited. Oh boy. So yeah, I think if you're a Doctor Who fan, you'll be excited too. Right, we've got the Desert Eagle there, we've got the fuse, and we've got a few more items. The correct way to go to finish the level is to press that button and go through that door, which we will be doing shortly. But we have one more secret to collect before then, and that lies at the end of this flooded passage underneath this grate. So press action to open it up and then swim down. It's quite a long swim, but it's nothing too complicated. You've got a right, well, you've got a junction there, but the correct way to go is right, and then just follow it And yeah, as I say, it's a long one, but you should be fine, and it's nothing quite on the scale of the Underneath the Sphinx in Tomb Raider 4, if that means anything to you. There's a kind of 3D swimming maze thing going on in that level, and that is quite, yeah, it's quite the level. But no, this is fairly linear. You just have to follow it around and hopefully not drown. I think we're nearly at the end. Yeah, here we go. Swim up, and then you can pull out. And there we go. Hey presto, secret number 3. We've got the 3rd golden rose and no extra items. So sad. But grab it. We're doing well. That is gold rose number 3. Let's take a look at the old statistics screen. There we go. We should have 12 so far. 12 out of 36. Very good. Right, and then all that remains is to jump back into the water and swim round. Yeah, speaking of that Doctor Who fact that I learnt, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, you know, because I'm not allowed to tell anybody. So even though I'm so excited, I can't share the news with anybody. Even some really close friends of mine who are Doctor Who fans, I can't tell them. So it sucks. So at best, I can be that sucky, smug person who says to people, oh yes, I know who the next Doctor Who is. But I can't say. But I believe that everyone will be finding out relatively soon. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to discuss it more publicly in the not too distant future. Anyway, back to Tomb Raider. Let's climb out of the water here and backtrack. We're going to, well, sort of backtrack. This is the door that I pointed out earlier. This is our return path. So press the button, the door will open, and yes, this brings us back to the intersection. So head back out to the snow. When we actually go back out into the snowy area, there will be 2 snipers that will have appeared in windows above us, and they will be shooting. They don't tend to take too much damage if you don't hang about, but you might hear shots ringing out and you might lose a little bit of damage. Oh, there we go. I took some there. But just run through and you should be okay. And then return here to this fuse room and run on the spot for a bit, and then run around here so you can fit the A fuse that you collected, fit that into the slot. That is going to open a door inside the room, and let's use the Desert Eagle, shall we? Even though we're about to lose it, and I can't remember if we get it back, honestly. But let's use it now, because there's going to be a dog that triggers as we run on the spot. As we come around here, there we go. I think he took a little chunk out of me, but there we go. That may be the only use of the Desert Eagle, as I said, in this set of levels, or even in Tomb Raider Chronicles. Really sad. Anyway, welcome to the button. This is our end goal. That's the final thing we need to do, almost. Move that crane so that it moves the crate that will grant us access to the top of the submarine. We're still going to be shot at in this courtyard area here, so be mindful of that. Let's see if we can do it without too much blood being drawn. You sometimes can take out the dudes. There's one up in that window there, and there's one up in that window there, but I have a hard time getting a lock on. I guess in theory you could connect the Desert Eagle to your laser sight and do some sniping, but really I don't think there's very much point, because we're literally about to finish the level. We climb on top of this crate and then we do a running jump over to the roof of the submarine. Then that's the end of the level. We get some cutscenes. Let's do one final check of the stats in case you doubted it. No health packs used. There we go. And you should have 12 out of 36 secrets if you're going for all secrets. So everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. Let's just do this final running jump, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye for now.
Economy class.
An unwelcome addition to our little assignment. Leonid, if you would escort this lady to the brig.
Your little assignment? You have no idea what your mafia-financed assignment is, do you, Admiral?
Young lady, who you are and what you know is of very little concern to me. If I was captain of my ship, I might listen to you. But unfortunately, the situation I find myself in doesn't allow me that privilege. So if you would be quiet and hurry along, like a good little girl. Inside, please.
You're making a grave mistake. You know that?
Under no circumstances open this door. You understand?